We're going to go ahead and get started. Welcome to the 2025 virtual subprime training hosted by Dealer Advantage Group. We're thrilled to have all of you here to dive into advanced subprime training. This session will help you, is designed to equip you with the latest strategies and insights to enhance your dealership performance. Our goal is to provide you with practical, actionable knowledge that you can implement right away. Dealer Advantage Group, or DAG, has been a leader in this field since 2007. We're proud to support both franchise and independent dealerships across the US and Canada. So there's going to be a hard stop today at 12:15 to respect your all's time. I've already muted everybody's mic, but you can feel free to unmute if you have a question, you want to participate in some of the dialogue, or just want more information. This training is being recorded, so feel free to take notes, but we can also make this conversation available upon request. And at the end, you will be receiving a post-training survey, which I'd really appreciate you taking a few minutes to complete. We use this feedback to improve our training. Dealer Advantage Group, we've been empowering dealerships since 2007. We assist franchise and independents across the US and Canada. We focus on training, advising, and consulting. DAG upholds its core values of being legal, ethical, and profitable. Our distinctive approach fuses real-world dealership experiences with Sandler-based training techniques. That might have been the first time that you ever heard of the Sandler-based training techniques. We'll talk more about it. Equipping your dealership to thrive in this competitive marketplace. So let's dive into what makes Dealer Advantage Group stand out in the industry. One of the key highlights is our exclusive partnership with Lucas Oil and F&I programs. This unique offering sets us apart from competitors and provides significant value to our dealerships. My name is Bill Bender. I am the Director of Change for the Midwest. Been in the car business a little bit over 38 years. I've done dealership operations and lending for a long time. My most recent experience was with credit acceptance for the last 15 years. I helped dealerships build a successful subprime department, help them overcome not being able to help these consumers. Feel free to reach out to me at any time. You can text me, call me, 317-308-1832. Or you can email me, bill.bender, B-I-N-D-E-R, at dealeradvantagegroup.com. So, why do people buy? Precisely, what is the order that people buy in? You can either unmute and say anything, or you can throw it in the chat if you'd like, but what are the reasons people buy from you, from your store, or from... Oh, everybody's quiet today. We're going to have to wake this room up. Well, let me show you. They buy from you. Consumers come in to buy from you. They've built trust into talking to you. Yes, dealership's number 2. The company, the dealership. The product's actually number 3. They're buying from you, then the dealership, then the product. Look what's there as number 4. Price, payments, terms. Yeah, that's the 4th reason. And the 5th reason is timing. Pretty interesting, isn't it? I agree. Today, we're zooming into a vital segment of our customer base, those with FICO scores of 620 and below. Why do we specifically have a cutoff point? Well, it's largely driven by the pay plan. These deals require a different approach from what we call back to front, rather than the usual front to back, right? The nuance method allows us to better cater to the unique needs of the subprime customer. ensuring that we're not just selling a vehicle, but truly setting up our dealership for success. Remember, our goal is not to only meet, but exceed the expectations of the customer by understanding their specific circumstances and tailoring our strategies accordingly. As we proceed, keep in mind that mastering this segment can unlock significant opportunities for growth in your dealership. So, unlocking subprime success in your store. What are you missing? Let's explore some common gaps in subprime sales that can be holding you back in your dealership success. First, do we have weak lead generation? Without a steady stream of qualified leads, the sales funnel can dry up very quickly. Next, an effective subprime sales process can lead to missed opportunities. It's essential to tailor your approach to meet this unique need of that subprime buyer. Another significant gap, it's restricted lender relationships. Limited options can prevent you from offering competitive financing deals to your consumers. Not having those correct banks, your consumer is going to go down the street because it's just not the same deal. Also consider your sales team's knowledge and training gaps. Ensuring your team is well equipped with the right skills and knowledge is crucial for closing these deals effectively. Lastly, an inventory mismatch can occur when vehicles on your lot do not align with what the subprime buyers are seeking. Addressing those gaps can create a more robust subprime sales strategy. So, as we dive into building a lead generation machine, let's focus on finding the most effective sources. Think of Facebook, your website, direct lead purchases, repeat customers, and referrals as valuable channels. Do you have a referral program? Is it the regular $100 referral program? Is it working? Now let's discuss responsibility. Who on your team is responsible for generating the leads? And just as important, who is managing the process to ensure those leads are being processed seamless and efficiently? Investing in subprime specific marketing is crucial. Consider collaborating with digital marketing firms that tailor your outreach efforts. Additionally, set up a referral program for past customers that can be the most powerful tool that you have. These steps can dramatically increase your lead quality. Remember, the goal is to create a sustainable, scalable process that continuously feeds your pipeline of potential customers. So, repeats and referrals. My tip of the day for you, 20% of your consumers will never offer a referral anyway. It's not going to happen. She's not going to do it. 20% is going to do it independently without you even asking. Hey, my buddy Josh, he needs a car. He's kind of in the same credit situation I'm in. Is it okay if I take your car and give it to him? Well, hopefully your process is good enough to go, hey, how about if I get Josh's number? Let's call him right now and set an appointment, right? And then 60% will provide referrals if prompted. Hey, do you know anybody that's looking for a car? You do? Great. Let me ask you a question. What if you got that consumer to come in and see me and they buy a car? If that happens, how about if I pay your first payment? Oh, you all just went, I thought we were doing a $100 referral. Well, you can do a $100 referral. But think about how much more important that $700 car payment is to Josh. Josh has bought the car. He now is wanting to bring a customer in, and you're saying you'll help him pay his first car payment. All of a sudden, he goes over and sees his buddy. He makes sure his buddy has the pay stubs with him and brings them into you to see you. And you're in control of the gross the whole time. So you can hide that in there. You can put that in there and take care of that first payment. What a referral program that would be. How many more people do you think would come in that? Yeah. So let's talk about establishing your subprime sales process. First, don't pre-qualify. Your only job is to get the customer into the door. Keep it easy, low friction. Yes, you can encourage them to complete the online credit app ahead of time, always makes it easy, but skip asking the down payment question, skip asking the payment question, skip everything else. Get them in the store. Get them in the store. Very simple. If you're asking the consumer, hey, Mr. Consumer, I need you to, Mr. Consumer, I need you to bring me your paycheck stubs and your driver's license and your checking account and this and that. You're making it work. And yeah, they might do that. They might send all that stuff for you to pre-qualify. Think about it. If they send that stuff to you and they send that stuff to the other 4 leads that they ask about, so all of you are trying to work the same thing and trying to get them pre-qualified, and then I get them on the phone and I go, hey, Josh, do you have your 2 current paycheck stubs? You do. Grab them and come on down. What time can you come in? Can you come in at 1 or 3? Oh, you work until 3? How about 4? Would 4 work? Yeah, it does. Oh, Josh, do me a favor. Let's do 4:15. That way, when you get here, I'm going to be completely free. I've got another customer right ahead of you, okay? So 4:15, bring your 2 current paycheck stubs, and I'll see you here. Now, guess what? You all are spending all that time pre-qualifying that customer, getting those all that information up front, and I'm going to have the customer in front of me taking delivery of that car today. Yeah, that's the difference. Get an upfront verbal commitment. Make it clear. Hey, Josh, we're usually the best. Yeah, we have a real option of getting you to take on the car today. We're going to invest time into making this deal work. What do you think? Will that work? Great. I'll see you at 4:15. Next, train your team on both approvals and denials. I know that sounds crazy, but it's crucial. It's going to prepare your staff to know how to handle every outcome. There's going to be more talk about denials and approvals here in just a minute, but it's a great thing to do that. And finally, structuring the process is key. Think of this as a journey. Vehicle selection comes first. Don't be talking numbers, down payments, anything like that until the customer picks a car. Pick a car. Follow by an approval process. And then finally, close the deal. Each step is very crucial to the successful outcome. All right. So let's talk about the importance of expanding your lender network. We all know that relying solely on large banks can limit your options. Instead, consider the advantage of diversifying your lender connections. What does that mean? First, it's crucial to avoid sole dependence on large banks. Remember, DAG has connections with lenders that you might not even know you qualify for. These relationships can open doors to opportunities that could greatly benefit your business. Next, focus on cultivating relationship with your local lenders. Meeting with your bank representative, it's not just a formality. It's a chance to gain valuable insights into what they offer. These personal relationships can be instrumental in discovering new programs that align perfectly with your customer base. We all know that the bank rep comes popping in and he goes, "Hey, did you see that Colts game on Sunday? Oh yeah, the Colts are doing great." That's all good, but the bank hired him for a reason, and you need to know what that reason is. Mr. or Mrs. Bankrupt, tell me more about your program. Maybe I'm missing something. Can you do me a favor? Can you look at this denial that I have right here? Did I do something wrong? Maybe this is not the right customer for your bank. I need to know that. Can we sit down and spend some time going over your rate sheet and your program, and so I can know better how to use your program? Don't leave the rate sheets in the computer in Dealer Track and Route 1. Print those rate sheets out. Get them in a book. Make notes. Talk to them. The next time that bank rep comes in, he or she comes in, what's new in your program? Is there something different? Did you change any advances? Is there something else that we can do? You've got to ask those questions. That is a relationship that is going to move the difference in your programs. You never know. They might have changed VSC penetration. They might have let you sell gap for more now. They might have changed their advance structure. They might need more money down or less money down. They might have a first-time buyer program that they just started and they haven't told you about. So let's get that information. Let's find out. So take the time to explore these opportunities. By expanding your lender network, you can better serve your customers and strengthen your position in the market. Now, let's dive into the crucial part of our strategy, training your sales team on subprime deals. This is where your team skills make the difference. First, regular training on lender requirements is essential. And I know some of you are saying, why does my salespeople know what the lender requirements are? They could have changed. What happens if the last time that the salesperson had a customer that was in a Chapter 13 bankruptcy, not discharged, and they heard that they can't get them done because they're in a 13? They might think that all banks are the same. So then the next customer that you paid to get to your store, you did all that advertising to get to that customer to your store, and that customer comes in and they say they're in the middle of a bankruptcy, and your salesperson goes, "Oh, we can't help you until it's discharged," and they leave. It's essential for them to know the lender requirements. When that bank rep comes in, he or she comes in with those donuts, make a good use of that time. Have them talk to your sales associates. Find out what the differences are. Keeping up to date ensures they're prepared to meet the lender's expectations. Think about it as giving your team a roadmap to success. And then next, effective deal structuring is key. By understanding how to piece together the deal, your team can navigate even the trickiest scenarios. This builds confidence and leads to success. Here's the biggest one. Role-playing challenging conversations is another powerful tool. When that salesperson has got to go over there, he needs $4,000 down because the consumer picked out a 2019 Tahoe, and you have to role play that with him. What are you going to say? "Congratulations, Mr. Customer." And then the customer says, "I only have $2,000. Up to? Well, I could probably go to 2,500. And if you had to, I could probably squeeze 3,000. So you can put $3,000 down today? Great. Let me go back and talk to my manager so they can restructure this. I'll be right back." Right? Role playing is key. Role playing is key. You've got to make sure that they understand those challenging conversations. And then objection handling. Focus on objection handling using the why question. Encourage your team to dig deeper and understand the customer's perspective. This approach not only resolves objections, but it also builds trust. Keep asking why. Why? So let's dive in to the action steps that you're going to need to enhance your subprime process. First, audit your current subprime process. Yeah, this is going to help you identify gaps and areas of improvement, ensuring that you're not missing out on potential opportunities. You got to audit that process. Is it in writing? Next, secure more lender partners is key. A broader network means you have options for your customers. This could be a game changer. You don't know. Just because the lender last year said no, that lender might need you this year. So let's explore those opportunities. Implementing a work the deal backwards training program significantly will enhance your team's ability to close these deals more effectively. This approach helps in understanding the end goal of structuring the deal accordingly. And then marketing effectively to subprime customers is vital. Tailor your strategies to speak directly to their needs and challenges, making your offerings more appealing. Don't just put out there, everybody's approved. They've all seen that. Dig into the details. Finally, train and motivate your sales team. A motivated team is a productive team, ready to tackle any challenge that comes their way. Let me ask you, do you put a spiff on appointments? Why wouldn't you? Put the spiff on the appointment. Get them off the phone. Get the customer into the store. Give them a spiff to get that customer in the store. Your team will be responsible to make sure that that turns into a delivery. But you got to get that customer in front of you. And then these steps are going to help you set the path to success. That's what's going to happen. So as we wrap up today, I want you to remember that subprime is a huge opportunity waiting to be seized. Let's recap on the key steps that you can take to harness this potential. First, audit your current process, or call me. I'll be more than happy to audit your current process. I won't even have to go to your store at first because I'm going to start online. I'm going to look at your message to the consumer. I'm going to look at your website. I'm going to look at your Facebook post, your Instagram post, your TikTok videos, anything that you're doing. I'm going to look and see what that is. Then I'm also going to check and see how your lead process works. Yeah, I'm going to find out if you're actually responding to the leads. Think about those leads. We didn't talk about them much. Let's talk about the lead for just a second. The lead comes in Sunday night. Consumer is wanting to buy a vehicle. Monday, we ho-hum, get to the store. It's 10 o'clock. Get a cup of coffee. 10:30, we sit down and we text or call the customer. Customer doesn't answer. Well, the customer sent you the lead Sunday night. They probably have to work today. So we don't get a response. Tuesday, we come into work. About 10:30 after a cup of coffee, we call, text. We don't get a response. Does that mean the consumer bought a car, or does that mean the consumer is working? We don't know because we didn't dig into the information. We technically waited too late anyway because we should have already responded in the first place. Neither here nor there. We'll talk more about that. But think about it. That consumer could be just not answering because they're working. And then by the time they get off work, they're just tired, the whole works, but they're still in the market. Is your process for your leads set up correctly? Again, audit that process. Next, focus on securing the right lenders. Partnering with the best can make a significant difference in your success rate. So let's think about that for a second. give us a call. Let us sit down with you on your lender relations and see if we can help you add lenders. Then market effectively to reach that subprime audience. Tailor your strategies to meet their unique needs and capture their interests. Finally, invest in training your team. Equip them with the skills that it's going to take for them to excel in this market. Take action today. You'll be on your way to capitalizing this uptime opportunity. So our new office and training facility, we're up in Westfield in the Motor District. We have a great office there. I am going to be having a one-day advanced subprime class on December 19th. It's going to be an all-day class. This class is going to be very important. It's going to be not for beginners. We're going to have some banks there. These bank reps are going to be there to explain their program and how their program works. You might have these banks, you might not have these banks. You'll have the opportunity to talk to them about capturing those banks with you. Those lenders are very important to helping you grow. That is the difference. So that's something right there. You can scan that QR code and get signed up today. You can look at our other training events. We have a 1-day and a 2-day finance training coming up with Monty Summers. Those are great training opportunities also. So just think about it. Whether you're refining your skills or expanding your knowledge, we're here to help you. We look forward to seeing you. So I want to thank you all so much for being a part of this training session today. Your participation really meant a lot to me for you to be here. I'd love to hear from you. Please take a moment to complete our post-training survey. You can access it easily by the QR code. Just take your phone out and click on that. Not only will your feedback help improve me and help improve us, we're going to send you 100 DAG reward points as a token of our appreciation. Again, if you have any questions, need further assistance, feel free to reach out to me, 317-308-1832. You can email me at bill.bender@dealeradvantagegroup.com or just call or text. I'd be more than happy to talk to you. Thank you once again for your valuable being here, and we look forward to seeing you in future events. Thank you.